Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and it is once again time for what every cruiser wants. And we are back with 3 new cruise comments for you this week. And we got cruise scams, we got entitlement, we got rudeness, we've got it all for you today. So let's jump into today's comments and let's see what these people think about cruising. Now, first up, we're going to talk about scams on board cruise ships, and specifically things that people put on Facebook pages that say, hey, go on a cruise ship. This is what you do. This is what you say. And they're going to give you this. They will do this for you. This is all you have to do. And turns out these people are wrong. And sometimes these things can have consequences that perhaps you didn't expect. Check this out. Posted on the Carnival Facebook page. Cruise hack. When you get on the ship, go straight to the front desk. Say to them that you are scared because you get claustrophobic and sick in an inside room and you have to get an upgrade. I have been on 4 cruises and only once was told no. And on 2 occasions, we were given a free upgrade to a balcony. Now, I'm not sure why people would believe this, that you could book an interior cabin, go to guest services on embarkation day and go, oh, I'm claustrophobic. I'm scared to be in a cabin that I book. And the cruise line is just going to go, oh, we understand. Look, here's a free balcony cabin for you. We'll put you up there. We won't charge you nothing. And that this is a cruise hack and just anybody can go up to guest services and this is what they're going to do for them. Keeping in mind that these cruise ships are sailing at 100+% capacity. How many extra balcony rooms do you think are just there and available on a cruise ship to get upgraded to for free because you booked an interior room knowing you were claustrophobic or saying that you were claustrophobic? Now, people do get room upgrade offers, but they usually cost money. But the cruise line doesn't have all these extra rooms just open for people to do this cruise hack. So if you go to guest service and say this and you get told no, I would not be surprised whatsoever. But there is also another side to this cruise hack. Something they don't say, something they don't mention, something they, of course, don't want to tell you up front if you try this particular scam on board a cruise ship. You could go up to a crew member and say, I have booked an interior cabin. I am claustrophobic. I am going to be scared. I am going to be sick and ill if you keep me in this inside cabin. You do realize there's always the chance and always the possibility that they will disembark you from the ship because you have gone before the ship has left and said, I have a medical issue that is going to make me ill on this cruise ship. And they may choose to simply disembark you right then and there and say, oh, well, due to your medical condition, you can no longer cruise with us. All because you tried to pull a scam at guest services. That doesn't happen every time. Not saying that would happen to every person, but keep in mind that is a possibility before you go down and try this at the guest services desk. Next up, one of those hotly debated topics. I mean, people are passionate on both sides of it, and that is smoking on board cruise ships. Now, we are not going to get into the smoking debate today because what I want to focus on is what they say in the comment, because they don't like the rules. They don't like having to follow the rules. And so they just blatantly say in the comment how they intend to break them, what they intend to do to get around them because they can't get their way. Okay, I'm ready for the onslaught. Dear God, John, I just read smoking is not allowed in the casino unless we are playing and giving money to the cruise line. And there is nowhere to smoke at all on embarkation day until after the boat leaves because of fuel. God help me. So I can't go there. How difficult would it really be to go and smoke out the side of the boat where you are not bringing on fuel? All of us smokers and all of us vapors are confused. I have already resigned myself to smoking on my balcony, but it would be nice to be able to enjoy our smoking area. We are humans. Why can't it be 50-50 smoking in major transit spaces? I have many friends who do smoke and cruise. Not sure why this is so hard to understand. You can't smoke when the ship is refueling. That is just Carnival's rule. Their ship their rules. You can't smoke while you're putting gas in your car, so really, where is the confusion in that part? If Carnival does not want to have smoking inside their ship, except in the casino when you're actively playing, well, that's their ship. That is their rules. You can either deal with it or you can not cruise. That's really what it comes down to. It's the rules. But this person says, well, because I can't smoke while the ship is refueling, because I can only smoke in the casino if I'm playing, I have resigned myself that I will break the rules and I will smoke on my balcony. Because I can't have it the way I want it, my solution is to break rules, to just do whatever I want to do. For people who do smoke and follow the rules, they go to the smoking areas. They only smoke where they are supposed to. This is the type of person that just gives everybody a bad name. To decide, oh, I'll just smoke on my balcony because I'm so sure that the balconies around you are interested in smelling that on their cruise. And get caught smoking on the balcony, that's an automatic $500 fine for the first offense. And if they have to come and tell you the second time, there's a chance they're going to put you off of the ship, all because you don't like that you can't smoke on embarkation day while the ship is refueling. And keep in mind that the solution for this, by the way, super easy, super simple. One we've said before, don't board the ship until later on in the day when the refueling is almost done. If you choose to get on the ship, first thing, knowing the ship is refueling, knowing you can't do it, well, then really, should you be complaining? And finally, clearly, if there is a new piece of technology or a different way to do something on a ship and you don't know how it works, then obviously you should just write in a rude comment instead of figuring out how it works, right? Blank is right on. I was on the ship too. The so-called smart elevators on Horizon are as useless as you. So there are a couple of Carnival cruise ships out there that have what are called smart elevators. Carnival Horizon is one of them. So these elevators are pretty easy to use. You go up, you tell it what deck you want to go to. It's going to tell you which elevator to wait for. That's the elevator you're going to get on, and it's going to take you right where you want to go. Now, the catch is, if there's 5 people in your party, you have to tell it that. Because if you don't, and only one person goes up there out of a party of 5 people and says, we're going up to deck number 9, well, the elevator is only expecting 1 person, not 5. You may not be able to get on that elevator. You may have some issues and some problems. If you don't tell it at the beginning what floor you want to go to and it doesn't assign you an elevator and you simply just try to jump on the next available elevator, well, guess what? You're going to find yourself going for an unexpected ride because it's not going to go where you want it to go. So are the smart elevators really just useless? Or is it perhaps that you did not take the time to learn how the elevator works? You don't want to take the step necessarily to get where you're trying to go to. And that is what brings you to write a comment that say the elevators are just as useless as you. And that's going to be our video this week for what every cruiser wants. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.